Welcome to my first ever Tokyo Disneyland vlog. I am so excited. If you've already seen my travel day, you already know what's coming up. But welcome if you're new. My name is Adam Hatton. I vlog Disney Parks, Disney Cruise Line, and this is my first ever trip to Tokyo Disney. I have woken up in my Cinderella themed room at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. I'm actually checking out of here this morning and moving to a new room. So you've got a room tour coming up later, which is just like a general themed room here at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. But in the majority of today's vlog, I'm going to be going into Tokyo Disneyland, the main castle park here in Tokyo Disney, checking out what their rides are like, tasting some of the food, the snacks, just soaking up the atmosphere. I don't really want to run around today. I want to just enjoy it. I did wake up at 3 a.m. this morning. So yeah, it's going to be a tiring one, I think. I think by the early afternoon, I'm going to be absolutely knackered. So I'm just interested to enjoy the park. And there is a lot to learn in this park as well. There is something called Priority Access, which is like their Lightning Lane Fast Pass system. There is a 40th anniversary Priority Pass, which is like a freebie, one of those. There is Standby Pass, there is Entry Request, there is a lot to learn, and I've got Happy Entry this morning, which means I get in the park 15 minutes early. I'm actually going to call luggage services to let them know that I'm moving rooms, and then I also need to head down to the Sherwood Garden Restaurant, which is the main buffet restaurant here at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, because breakfast is included in my stay. I have woken up the most gorgeous view though. Better yet, so I can see Tokyo, but I can also see Mount Fuji. So there's Tokyo, just there. And then just to the left, Mount Fuji. How cool is that? Review of the room is a solid 5 out of 5. My favourite thing is actually like the free amenities that I've got in the room. If you haven't seen my travel day vlog, you can watch it. Oh, are they stuck together with magnets? Yes, they are. Then you can check that out and get a full room tour of this room. The room I'm moving to is like a normal themed room. It's just like standard Disney characters and a Tokyo Disneyland Hotel theme. So that'll be coming up this afternoon when I check into that. I just need to call luggage services. This is my first time calling someone in Japan. My Japanese phrases are very limited, but we're going to see how this goes. I need to let them know that I have a room change. So I need to say Ohayo gozaimasu, which is good morning, and then I need to say Eigo ga hanasemasu ka, which is do you speak English? Hi, good morning. Can I please request the luggage to be moved? I have a room change today. Great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay, so learned all my Japanese phrases. Didn't help at all because they answered the phone in English. I think they have... Oh, they must have like a note on the reservation that says this is an English speaker, and they put me through to someone who speaks English. So, hooray! All of that was for nothing. The cast member on the phone just said I need to get all the luggage together, leave it in the room, and they will transport the luggage to my new room, which is great. I do need to pop back in and like recheck in and stuff like that, but even though I've got a split stay, they knew that I was going to be staying here for a certain number of nights. Right. Let's get this party started. Bags are all set. Now I just need to do the dad check, which is my sweep of the hotel room to make sure I've not left anything behind, which is what dads do. I didn't put anything in the drawers, so I feel quite confident about those. Oh, I didn't try the pyjamas. Well, that's sad. I'll have to do them on another hotel stay that I've got. Nothing on there. Nothing in the bathroom. Lovely. Let's go. Also, fully converted. Love Japanese showers. I want a wet room like that. Goodbye, Cinderella themed room. You were absolutely beautiful. I love my past self. I've got this massive sign that I've stuck on the front door. Check out. I haven't done that yet. To check out on your day of departure, please complete the necessary checkout procedures. You can check out from the billing details checkout page on the bottom right of your TV screen. Okay, so now I need to scan that. Checkout complete. Nice. Please return your room key in the key drop box. I honestly love that I did that because I just would have walked out without doing it. Right, let the adventure begin. Ooh, what's that? Oh, we get newspaper. That's cool. I love that they give you a newspaper. Very cute. I think that might just be a concierge or like a Cinderella room thing. The lobby's looking beautiful. Is that live? No. That was a Gary C moment. That's live. So I just joined the line, and then a host came down the line, asked for my name. I said "Ohayou gozaimasu." I've used it once this morning, thank goodness. And then you're in a line and to be seated. Oh my god, they have Mickey plates! How cute is this? Smoked salmon spread, and then they've got little Donald Duck feet English muffins. How cute! The server very kindly brought me hot coffee, and then everything else I got from the buffet, and I've kind of gone for like a little taste of everything. The potato and meat gratin is a 5 out of 5, as well as the tomato braised chicken, really good. Very different flavours, like the potato and meat gratin is like morning lasagna. And yeah, very nice. I like it all, with the exception of the scrambled egg. Arigatou gozaimasu. A very nice breakfast, and the fact that it was included in the room, even better. I'm now going to head out of the hotel and to the park, which is right here. I've got my happy entry ticket. It's currently about 8 AM, but everything I've read online is go earlier than it says. So this is the happy entry line. I'm about to go through security. Just gone through security. It's a very straightforward process. Basically, you go through scanners similar to what they have in Florida, where they do like a pre-check for you, and then they stand you to one side if you need to be double-checked, where you have a manual search of your bag, and then you walk through a metal detector. As you can see, the lines are long. I have actually got a happy entry with my little ticket, so I go to the Disney Hotel guests only area. I give my ticket to the cast member there, and then I get to go in 15 minutes before, and it's a much shorter line compared to the rest of the lines around here, and everyone's sat on the floor as well. The advice I always see is arrive like an hour before park open. Today the park is meant to be opening at 9, but they're letting day guests in at 8:45 and happy entry in at 8:30, but sometimes it's as early as 8 AM. For happy entry, we have the station just here. I'm going to go through here. Whilst we wait for the park to open, let's have a little look at the Tokyo Disney Resort app. And then to start looking at information, you tap on one of the parks. And then this gives me my details. So I have the park ticket that I'm going to scan as I go in this morning. So I just tap that, and it brings up the QR code that I scan on the screen. If you tap the 3 stars just here, these are the different options to enlighten your day at Tokyo Disney. You've got Disney Premier Access, which is the paid-for Lightning Lane service. You have the 40th Anniversary Priority Pass, which is a complimentary priority pass. So similar to that, but it's free. It's on select attractions. You can book one of those at a time, or another one after 2 hours of waiting for your time, or if your time's already been and gone. Standby Pass is to basically like virtual queue to get into certain things. So if there's an attraction that requires a virtual queue, for example, the new attractions in Fantasy Springs, or like similar to what Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is in Epcot. And then you've got Entry Request, which is a lottery system to join the shows. You can't just go to shows here. You do have to go into a prize draw to see if you're actually going to get admission. And yeah, so we'll give that a go. Because the lottery system is quite difficult, I have actually booked a VIP tour for later in the trip, so that I can guarantee that I can see the shows and the parades and also film them for you guys. I'm starting to wish I wore sun cream. Very hot and sunny for November. Also, if you notice me blurring faces or like crowds during this series, it's only because privacy culture in Japan is quite strict, and out of respect I just want to be respectful. So it might look a bit different from previous series, but I hope you don't mind. So there's a cast member collecting the happy entry slips just here, and then you scan your ticket at the turnstile. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Woohoo! I'm in! I'm not going to run just yet. I'm going to very quickly pop on here and see if I can get one of these priority passes. Okay, this doesn't work in here, so we'll keep walking. I can't believe it, I'm actually here, oh my god! So, part of me wants to like stand to one side and just take it all in. Then the other part of me is like, you've only got happy entry like this morning, so use it. Oh my god! Oh my goodness me! God, I haven't had this feeling in years! Oh my god, this is like walking on Main Street for the first, well, it is like walking on Main Street for the first time, just the Japanese one. Oh god, oh it's so beautiful. I can't wait to like come back and I'm going to tour all this later. I really want to go on Pooh's Honey Hunt and the Beauty and the Beast ride. I've heard that the Beauty and the Beast ride is better if you go through like the main line. So I want to try and do that. Gosh, I love the fact it's got a roof, it's so different. I would love to stop and show the characters, but Adam's on a mission right now because apparently the Beauty and the Beast ride can get like a 3-4 hour wait quite easily on a day like this. This is a Saturday. So I'm just gonna keep following the crowd. This is how serious Japanese take the shows and parades. They have already started saving spaces. People have used happy entry to save a space for the parade. I love how there's literally no one getting castle pictures right now. Everyone's just beelined. I appreciate the sun's in the wrong position, but I'm gonna see if I can get a selfie. Something I just found out the hard way. In order to start booking reservations, you need to make sure that the app can use your location. So there we go. So the 40th anniversary priority pass is like a complimentary priority pass, and this is free to use. I'm going to select my ticket. Okay. And I can choose from Big Thunder Mountain, Pooh's Honey Hunt, Haunted Mansion, Holiday Nightmare, Star Tours, and Monsters Inc. I'm gonna go, let's go Pooh's Honey Hunt. I wanna make sure I can get on that. Select that. Return time's 9:50, issue. Great, cool. Right, that's that sorted. And then I can look at Disney Premier Access, and these are the paid services. Attractions, continue. I don't know how many of these you can hold at one time. I'm going to select my ticket. The options here are Splash Mountain, Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, and then the Happy Ride with Baymax. I'm going to do the Happy Ride with Baymax. And I can choose a time later. Let's go for 11. Disney Premier Access has been added to my plan. Great, cool. You can obtain Disney Premier Accesses after using the Disney Premier Access you have purchased or from 9:35 AM. Okay, so I've got an hour to wait until I can book the next one. You may have already noticed, it is Cinderella's castle in Tokyo Disney. That is because when the Oriental Land Company, which is the separate company that owns and operates Tokyo Disney, was building Tokyo Disney, they already had the master plan for the castle that they built in Walt Disney World in Florida, so I thought, I mean, that's good. Let's build that one. However, the reputation of the Oriental Land Company is they are very rarely skimping on costs, and they like to reinvest all the money they make from the parks back into the parks, which is why loads of people come back from this trip saying that it's their favourite. And so far I can see why. It is beautifully clean. It's very familiar. Like, looks like you've got Cosmic Rays over there on the right, but that's Tomorrowland Terrace. I'm here. I'm so happy. Just to orientate you on where I've gone through the middle to the castle, turned right here, and now going round to Beauty and the Beast. I could have taken a shortcut through Tomorrowland, but I need to see the castle. It's my first time here. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so wonderful. Look at this. Look how wonderful it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, it does look like it's quite a long line already, but it is moving. Ohayou gozaimasu. Okay, it says it's a 60-minute wait right now. We're going to put that to the test. This is crazy! It's so big! That's what she said. Considering they're not even using like the extended queue here, I highly doubt this is going to be 60 minutes. I'm already inside the castle and it's only been, I want to say 10 minutes? Mrs. Potts?
Off to the cupboard with you now, Chip. It's past your bedtime.
So far, Tokyo Disney, you have impressed me. Those are animatronics. Not a screen, animatronics. I've just checked on Standby Pass. There isn't anything in Tokyo Disneyland I have to do Standby Pass for today. However, entry request is for shows and characters. I'm going to prioritise shows and just see if I get lucky. This is completely random. You can do it at any time of day. You don't know if you're going to get picked. Mickey's Magical Music World, Club Mouse Beat, Jamboree Mickey. I'm gonna go Club Mouse Beat. Let's try a 2:30 show. Next, no children under 3. Request. Oh my god, I got lucky. So I'm F73. Oh, that's cool. They give you like an actual seat number. Every time I've seen someone do it in their vlog, they don't win. I'm well chuffed, so I get to go to the 2:30 show. Similar to Ratatouille in both Disney World and Paris, this is a trackless vehicle, so it runs on Wi-Fi. And they're teacups! Entering teacup now. That was magic. Probably the best ride I've ever been on. best Disney ride I've ever been on. I'm definitely doing that again. I don't care how long it takes. That was, I want to cry, it was so good. From joining the line to exiting the attraction took exactly 40 minutes. So I want to say it was about 25 minutes for that first queue, first thing in the morning. So I'm glad I actually used my happy entry to go and do that. Oh, waterfall! I love it! I love it! Oh my god, it was so good. Can I invent a 6-star rating? Because I don't think 5-star plus is even going to cut that. I know that when it first debuted in 2020, I actually looked at videos online. The emotion, the feeling, the joy in person is 10 times better than you can get on video. So I'm sorry I can't communicate that all through this vlog, but I hope my words speak volumes. Let's have a look at some wait times. I would really like to do the Haunted Mansion here because that's an 80-minute wait. Okay, maybe we're gonna lightning lane that. Splash Mountain, 70-minute wait. My goodness. Big Thunder Mountain, 75-minute wait. Wow, okay. The park has officially been open for 22 minutes. Those wait times are crazy. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to Main Street, take a picture at the front, because I feel like I want that. I just want a picture out the front. Just passing the entrance at 9:20 AM, it is now a 180-minute wait. What a difference 20 minutes makes! It is currently 9 degrees Celsius. In the shade, it is freezing. In the sun, though, it is boiling. You don't really win. So I have taken my coat on and off a few times, and I've just accepted that you're going to have to be hot sometimes and you're going to have to be cold sometimes. Just walking back down Main Street, I've just seen they have reserved seating for vacation package guests. So if you book a vacation package, you can select to sit in one of these lovely seats to watch the parade, I think. Photo with a sign acquired. Heading back in. I'm just going to very quickly pop into the Emporium, just here. This Emporium is on the right as you come in. Adam didn't bring a belt, and my trousers keep falling down, so I'm hoping they sell them. Unfortunately, the belt is a no, but I'll show you how I managed to ask. On Google Translate, I typed in, "Do you sell belts?" ? And then if you click the 3 dots here, you can click full screen, and then show that to the cast member to see if they can answer the question for you. She pulled up her phone that had the entire catalogue on there and searched in Japanese characters for me, but unfortunately they just don't have them, so I will have to try in Expiari, which is their version of like Disney Village Downtown Disney, which I was planning on going to this evening anyway. So for now, keep pulling up your trousers, Adam. I do really, really, really want to look at the merch. I keep looking at things being like, no, avoid it, avoid it. It's very busy first thing in the morning. Everyone's buying merchandise that they want to wear during the day. The ears wall is crazy. There's so many cute things. I'm going to come in here when it's not chaos, because at the moment Adam's getting overwhelmed and it's very hot. I just got a reminder come up on my phone saying my 40th anniversary priority pass starts in 5 minutes, so that's me heading to Pooh's Honey Hunt. I'd completely forgotten what it's like to go to Disney for the first time, and I kind of accepted I was never going to have that feeling again. And here I am having that feeling again, and this is one of the most special days of my life, genuinely. Like, I love Disney, I love Disney parks, and this area is just amazing, and magical, and festive as well. I mean, it's exactly the same. We've got the mosaic and everything. It's so cool. I just asked the cast member, I said, "Sumimasen, honey hunt?" I don't know how you asked, "Where is this?" She said, "Go straight." So there are more cast members than I expected that actually speak English. I've just got to the entrance of Winnie the Pooh's Honey Hunt. It is currently a 120-minute wait. So I am very, very glad I did that priority pass. That Google Translate trick I showed you in the shop, I've just done that with can I film on this ride? So I'm just asking the host at the start, can I film on this ride? Because the announcements might say it, but I don't understand it. I just go into the app, push display code, there it is. Onegaishimasu. Now I have redeemed that 40th anniversary priority pass, I'm going to see if I can book another one. Go. I can! Ooh! Okay, I can do Haunted Mansion at 5:30. Yikes. Or Big Thunder Mountain at 6:55. I've just noticed it's past 9:35, so I'm actually going to look at what Premier Access I can get first before I select the free one. Let's do Splash Mountain. I just tried again for the 40th anniversary priority pass, and 11:45 for Haunted Mansion came up. It was originally saying 5:30, but I've just refreshed it. Konnichiwa. Everyone's so friendly here, and everyone smiles, and everyone says hello. I just love it. This is one ride I've managed to avoid all spoilers. I have no idea what to expect. I know it's a trackless ride, similar to what Beauty and the Beast was. But everyone says this is like one of their favourite rides, so I'm very excited. Thank you. I love how all the cast members wave. It's just so good. Okay, right, here we go. This is so cute already. Oh wow! That was so good. So cute. Arigatou gozaimasu. You exit into this very cute Winnie the Pooh shop. Oh, I love the little bees. They've got loads of like cute items. I'm just going to try and show you a few things. I know in Japanese culture, taking home like edible gifts is a big thing. So they've got lots of those. Got some cushions here. And then we've got hand towels and face cloths. Because elsewhere in Japan, not everywhere has like hand dryers and stuff. So people like to carry hand towels with them. This one is 1900 yen. Got a very cute collection here. Lots of stationery. So what looks to be a postcard and sticker set. It's 550 yen. You've got this pencil case here. That is 2,100 yen. A big quilt. Ooh, interesting. That one is 7,000. I think this might be a tissue holder. It is. Tissue box holder. That's very cute. How much is this? That one is 2,600. They've got this very cute Winnie the Pooh Christmas edition, and that is 4,000 yen, so it's about £20. Pooh and Tigger jumpers. If he wasn't angry, I would have had that. 3,900. One thing I really like, and I wish they would add this to Disney World, that when you've booked like a Premier Access or the 40th Anniversary Priority Pass, it shows what time you should head that way. So I'm going to sync it up so I end up at Splash Mountain first and then go to Haunted Mansion. Tokyo Disney is also known for their wacky popcorn flavours. They actually have a portal on the website which lists them by flavour. So caramel flavour, soy sauce, milk chocolate flavour, curry flavour, ooh wow, salt flavour, honey flavour, black pepper, white chocolate, ooh, white chocolate, I want that one. Popcorn wagon in front of Sweetheart Cafe. They take popcorn very seriously over here, and I need to test it to find out why. I just passed a cast member who was filling in little stickers that say celebration. I said, do you have a first visit? And she made one for me. How cute is that? I'm going to have to blur this shot because there's a lot of people's faces in it, but you can see just how many people are camping out for the parade. We're not even close to the parade time. I think it's not until like 12:45 and it's currently 10:30. I've just confirmed this is the line for the popcorn. We're still going. Still going. And there's the end of the line. And I'm actually going to wait in it and see how long it takes, because I really want this white chocolate popcorn. 10:33 now, let the games begin. Honestly, if this was smell-o-vision, oh, it smells so good. 400 yen for a regular box. Popcorn acquired. I'm now going to find a spot to sit down and eat it. One thing I've learnt through the videos that I've watched, it is rude to walk and eat in Japan. So I'm going to find a spot, cozy up, and nom down. Here we go. This is going to sound really weird, but it tastes like caramel rice cakes. It's nice popcorn though. The line looked a lot worse than what it was. It took about 20 minutes. It is very nice popcorn. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait 20 minutes again for popcorn, but I'm glad I did. I now get to use my priority pass for Baymax's Happy Ride, and I'm heading into Tomorrowland. Ooh. You can see in the distance that Space Mountain is looming, but not for much longer. They're currently deconstructing it. They're currently dismantling the old Space Mountain to replace it with a brand fancy new one, which I think is opening in 2026. But they're actually building that new one behind the old one, so they don't actually have to kind of like put it in the same place. I'm interested to see what they actually turn it into. And I think that this Space Mountain was the same track layout and style as the one in Disneyland, so I don't feel like I've missed out too much. It's basically alien swirling saucers in Toy Story Land in Florida, but they have different songs and they make up different dances to them as well. Oh, this is gonna be so cute! Konnichiwa. I'm just having the best day. I genuinely am. Like, I have to stop myself from crying every 5 seconds. I'm having the best day. What song are we gonna get? Okay, this is awesome. This is so much fun! Go Baymax, go! Woohoo! Oh my god, this is so cute! I love it. I'm trying to copy the dance moves, but it's hard to focus. I need to go on this a few more times to know the dances. Whee! I love that. Oh my god. I'm doing that again. that ride is vibes. It is vibes. Okay. Most of my Japanese communication so far has been waving with a smile, which gets you very far, I've learned. Me and the host on the Happy Ride having a great time. I was learning the dance moves from her. She's going like, good job. I understand why they call it the happy ride. I love it. At 11:20, the 3 available attractions in Disneyland Park are now no longer available for Premier Access. So anything I do for the rest of the day will be either the complimentary one or waiting in line. As you can see, Saturdays are very busy. Just going to pop into Bonjour Gifts on the way to Splash Mountain. These are cute. I love Mickey ears without the bow on. I might even be tempted to wear those ones. 2,200 yen. I found something I want. 8,900 yen. Tokyo Disney Resort fluffy jacket. It's very cute. Tokyo Disneyland hoodie. That's nice as well. 4,900 yen. Not bad. Everything I have learned about Japanese culture and, like, for example, not eating whilst on the move, I keep seeing people who are just not doing that. So I think maybe in Tokyo Disney it's just like a free pass. It looks like It's a Small World is currently under refurbishment, so won't be doing that this trip. Lots of people getting ready for the parade. I would say the parade route is probably about 5 rows deep already, and it's still not starting for another hour. Crystal Country here is a lot smaller than the other parks. It's basically just Splash Mountain and a restaurant? It's called The Kitchen, so I'm going to guess restaurant. Konnichiwa. Arigatou gozaimasu. The key questions I've been asking cast members. Oh my god, look, it's Chip. Chip and Dale. Hi! This is the last remaining Splash Mountain as it once was. I don't think Tokyo has any plans to change it either. Quite a long way down. They have an iPad to tell you to pull the lap bar down, push it up.
聞いとくれ、ウサギどんが家を出てくってさ。
Very stunning.
Take a frown, turn it upside down, and you'll find yours, we know, ho ho.
Not the look I was going for today. I've only ever done the Nightmare Before Christmas layover in California once. Arigatou gozaimasu.
すっかりクリスマスに心を奪われたジャック・スケリトンはサンディ・クローズになることを決心したのです。奥へ入ってもらえますかな。肩の力を抜いて。さあお急ぎください。生きているならテキパキと。
This is so cool. I love all the lights.
おやおや、幽霊犬のゼロではありませんか。
Mr. Oogie Boogie. No, that wasn't the voiceover, that was just me.
この骨はゼロへのプレゼントのようですね。
Ooh, this is cool. So different.
Understand the right from wrong. 3 lifelines extending help to those in need.
ゴーストたちも現れて、これは愉快なパーティーではありませんか。
Oh, wow.
頭を飾る真っ白な家。
This is so cool. I've completely forgotten what the California one's like.
彼が用意した最高のプレゼントなのです。
This is amazing.
僕の言った通りなの。みんな僕のクリスマスを気に入ってくれたよ。パンケーキケーキはいかが。
ハロウィンとクリスマスがぶつかり合うとどうなるか、もうお分かりでしょう。
That is not just a layover. That's like a whole new attraction. That is amazing. Tokyo, you're doing great. Hello there.
Oh, wonderful to see you.
Lovely to see you too. You look
the brother
great.
of
Oh,
it.
thank you so
Be careful of
much.
the rabbit hole.
Oh, you
It's
told
a
me that
special-
late.
It's a special square rabbit hole.
Okay.
Square rabbit hole.
Square rabbit hole.
Is this
All
for
those
square
squares.
rabbits? There we go.
Yeah. Shake it up for me. Shake it up.
Shake it-
Ah, yes, wonderful. There's a cup for you.
Thank you.
Up
Oh,
for
thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 There we go. Yes. Oh, you can really taste those lyrics, can't you? Oh, they sing, yes.
That was a very cool interaction. Literally, the characters just came out of the door, and the cast members saying like, "Come down, come say hello, come say hello." And I was just like the first person who happened to be right next to Alice and the Mad Hatter, so didn't have to wait at all. And they loved chatting to me. They would not let me go. There was a whole crowd of people watching me talk to them. We got talking about English breakfast tea, and then we made an English breakfast tea. I was very overwhelmed. I was just like, I don't know what to say next, but we got a picture together. We're about 30 minutes from parade start time, and the seating positions are about 10 rows deep right now. They take the parade very seriously here. I am in need of some lunch. I'm going to head towards the Hungry Bear restaurant, and I'm hoping that everyone's distracted with the parade and I get to eat. Looks like quite a long line. But Adam needs to eat. I've just had a look on mobile order. There are some restaurants available. They've got the Troubadour Tavern, Tomorrowland Terrace, and Plasma Rays Diner. The other mobile orders have run out, so maybe do mobile order as soon as you get into the park. I really want the katsu curry from here, so I'm going to wait. The cast member said it might take about an hour. Now you might be thinking, an hour wait for some food is a crazy thing to do. You might be right. But I kind of came here with the mentality of you don't wait for things, you're not going to do anything. So that's what I'm doing. And I saw this katsu curry on someone else's vlog, and I was just like, I want to try that. I want to try a few things actually. Also, based on progress, I don't think it's going to be an hour. Whilst I'm in line, here's a look at the menu. I have a sneaky suspicion why the line's so long. There's a lot of like Christmas exclusives. They have a souvenir plate and stuff. So I imagine there's a lot of people trying to get that sort of thing. Got some sauces there. They've got the chicken curry with rice, and then also the pork cutlet curry with rice. So that's like a chicken katsu, but with pork. A cast member was coming down the line and filling in little forms so that when you get to the cash register, you just have to hand that over. This is the pork cutlet curry. I've got high hopes for this. That's genuinely amazing. I don't normally eat pork, but that is delicious. That is so good. I mean, if you told me that was chicken, I would have believed it. Pork cutlet curry plus a Coke came to 1,460 yen, which is £7.65 or $9.74 for a Disney meal. That is amazing. Also, I just checked the timings. It wasn't an hour. It was about 30 minutes, 35. And do you know what? Worth it. The things I learned at the Hungry Bear restaurant are it's always chicken thigh if it's chicken, unless it's like chicken nuggets. Their version of spicy isn't that spicy. If you're a British spicy person, you'll probably be fine in there, even if you order the spicy dish. You can't amend things. They either have a dietary friendly one or they don't have it. And they normally only have 2 or 3 options per restaurant. That should give you an idea of how many people are waiting for the parade at the moment. I think one parade's already been, so they're waiting for the next parade. It is a Saturday, and I was always kind of expecting today to be busy, but there are honestly lines for everything. It's actually more lines for food than there are for attractions based on what I've seen so far. But what I'll say is the lines move a lot faster than what you think. And every time I've asked a cast member how long do you think the line is, it's been about 50% of what they've said. So it's nice that they overestimate. Now heading into Adventureland, I'm planning on going on Pirates of the Caribbean. We've got the Enchanted Tiki Room here, presented by Stitch.
Aloha!
Aloha!
披露してくれる4羽の鳥たちをご紹介しましょう。
ひれめけよ今だ。
よく見とけ。おい、やめるんだ。いい加減にしろ。
もういや、私帰る。
待ってよ、最後まで一緒に歌ってくれないの？スティッチ！スティッチ？なんで俺たちの邪魔をするんだ
Pirates of the Caribbean says it's currently a 25-minute wait. Words at the wise, if you are claustrophobic or struggling crowds, the Pirates of the Caribbean queue is like the Big Thunder Mountain queue in Florida. Everyone's a bit close.
But they do tell tales, so says I.
Davy Jones.
Captain Jack Sparrow, show yourself, you miserable cur! Strike your colours, you bloomin' cockroach!
Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well.
Is that not true, my chromatic winged beast? Drink up me heart as your own.
I really enjoyed that Pirates of the Caribbean. It's one of my favourites, actually. I like the fact that they've staged different scenes and they've set everything up a bit differently as well. I like the fact that Captain Jack in this one is like really close to the boat. You can actually hear what the words that he says. Jet lag has just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm very much struggling to keep my eyes open right now. This is currently 4 a.m. back home, and over the past 48 hours I've probably slept for a collective 5 hours? Maybe 6? So, yeah, not in the best shape right now. But what I'm planning on doing is I've got my Mickey Mouse Club Beat show now. Watch that, have a look at some shops, and then pop back to the room, check into the new room. Just seen they've got a Monsters Inc. ride here, and I feel like I've got a dying memory of seeing it, but I completely forgot about it. This might be what I have to do when I next come back. Monsters Inc. Ride and Go Seek. Huh. I've just pulled up the show on the app. I feel very lucky to have got this ticket. Click show code. Konnichiwa. She started clapping at me, and I was like, I'm so sorry. She was clapping because I've got my button on, and she says, welcome for your first visit. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
In consideration of those around you, please keep your cameras below and level when taking photos or videos.
Yes, sir.
Also, when holding a child on your lap, please ensure that you are not blocking the view of those guests behind you.
I love these announcements. The cast members have also been going around telling people to take their mouse ears off to make sure they don't block the people behind. Definitely see why that show is so popular. It's very kawaii. It's all about, like, basically it's like a jukebox character show, and then all the characters come into the audience and sing and clap and dance along. So I can definitely understand why in this culture that show is so popular. I think for me it was probably a bit young for me, but at the same time, cute to see the characters. I think if you love characters and you want to just clap and sing along and maybe see Lightning McQueen, might be a good show for you. My plan now is to walk through the shops whilst it's a bit quiet, and then go and check into my new room and just to rest my feet for a little bit, because both with jet lag, lots of steps, being up early, no sleep, it's getting on me, girls. Cute shopping bags. They do have some Christmas stuff here, although it does look like the collection has been picked over quite well, because they have a character called Lil Ring Ring. Let me see if I can... It's basically Mickey Mouse, but he's like Christmasified, They normally have like a plush and stuff, but it looks like all of that stuff is gone. And that's why they have things like the standby pass is for like merchandise drops, because everything goes so quickly. So unless you're here at the start of the Christmas season, you might not get what you want. Let's see how much this jumper is. It's quite cute. This is 6,900 yen. They also have the mats that you can lay down on the floor to sit and watch the parade. Those are 950 yen. I don't think there is a quiet time for the Emporium. It's almost as busy as it was earlier. It's definitely a little bit more spacious. Nothing's jumping out at me just yet. I'm kind of saving all my pennies for Fantasy Springs, because most of the stuff that's over there I want, which is in the other park. So I don't want to go crazy here today and then not have enough money for tomorrow. So my plan is go tomorrow, and then I'm coming back here the day after that. So if there's anything I don't get, I can get. Ooh, these are cute. I think these are Tamikas, and they are like little vehicles that you can collect. So they've got the Disney Resort line, which is the monorail, 1,500 yen. My first visit. Oh, it actually is. That's really cute, actually. I got it. I thought, you know, might as well buy something today. I'm actually going to get a picture of it with the Tokyo Disneyland sign as well, because I think that's quite cute, isn't it? It's something Gary would do. I just found out that if you're leaving the park, you need to scan your ticket with a cast member at the exit. They'll put it back in the system so you can scan back in on the way back in. Right, let's go and get some rest. Under the monorail station, they do actually have storage lockers, and some of them are absolutely massive. So if you want to store your merchandise and you don't want to go all the way back to your hotel or something, you can leave them in here. How much they are is beyond me. Yeah, I don't know. On the way in on the left, they have a Disney mercantile store here, so I'm just going to pop in and have a little look. Very cute. Mickey Mouse tie, I like that. They have the infamous Tokyo Disneyland Hotel bag. You can only buy this if you're staying at the resort. It's 18,000 yen, so that's about £100. I've been on the hunt for some new tea towels for the longest time. Is that a tea towel? No, that looks like a long hand towel. They sell the Mickey hand soap here. That is 1,800 yen. Princess dresses, as you would expect. A few different shopping bag options. I obviously got that free one in the room, but for reference, these shopping bags are 2,500 yen. I didn't treat myself, but I've treated one of you. I'm putting together a competition. I like to do these every now and then, especially during like magical series that I haven't done before. So if you'd like the chance to win a Tokyo Disney themed bundle, make sure you are a YouTube subscriber and then enter the competition via the form in the description. The competition closing date is on screen now. Terms and conditions apply. Let's have another look in here, whilst it's slightly less crazy than what it was yesterday. They've got a lot of essentials in here, so if there's something you're missing... No belts, unfortunately. Crisps. I need to pick up some milk for my tea. They didn't have resealable bottles of milk, they only had like kids drinking milk. So I will be drinking 5 cups of tea today. This lobby does not get old. So pretty. Nearly fell over then looking at I swear, the moment she gave me that hotel room key, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I am so tired. I might force myself to go to Ikspiari, which is the downtown... Oh, is that it? Nearly? The downtown Disney/Disney Village area, mainly because I need to get another suitcase if I'm going to be buying merchandise tomorrow. Right, let's check out this new room, shall we? Welcome to the normal themed rooms here at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. So this is like the standard theme that they'll have across all the rooms. There are some concierge ones, there are some normal ones, but this is what the theme looks like. First look. Oh, very nice. I'm just going to very quickly turn down. Oh, my luggage is here. Oh, that's exciting. Here's a little look. Very cute. I love this alcove area. So this is a alcove room. This is what it means by an alcove. This can also be a bed and the fifth sleeper. I don't know if they're assuming you can fit 2 people on these beds, because I'm not sure you can. They're almost like a twin size bed in the US, like slightly bigger than a single, not quite a double. But my cases have arrived, which is lovely. I got 2 more bags, hooray! And I think I got a theme park view. Oh my god, did I get a theme park view? Now that's what I call a Disney view. On the right hand side you've got your vanity. It looks like a dehumidifier or something down there. A little box of tissues and a bin. On the left as you come in you've got your bathroom. 4 cups, 4 adult toothbrushes, 4 little amenity kits with hair scrunchies, Q-tips, earbuds, and also I think there was a tissue or something. And then they've got 2 kids' toothbrushes in there, more tissues, hairbrush, hairdryer, almost identical to what the Cinderella room was in my last vlog. And then you've got the toilet in the room on the left, and then the washroom, bathroom, wet room on the right. Heading towards the main room on the right. Cupboard with robe, brush, shoehorn, little slippers, and a shoe dryer. Full-length mirror on the left. Tea making station on the right. Ta-da! Fridge just underneath it. Then in the main room on the right you've got your dresser with the pyjamas, which I need to remember to try on, so I'm going to leave that open to remind me. Bin. Bed 1. Bed 2. On here you've got what looks like a Blu-ray player. The alcove, which is the extra bed. Over here, more little postcards. Little notepad. Yes, I'll be pinching that as well. USB 2 plugs there. And I love this. This controls the lights in the room. Very cool. And I love the artwork on the wall. That's so nice. Silhouette of Mickey. Silhouette of Minnie. And is that like a fabric? It is. Ooh. I think the decor, you know, it's of a time, shall we say, but by far, hands down, the best thing about the room is the view. Like, I'm not going to get a room that beats that. It's so good. I was so tempted to take my shoes off then. I'm literally that close to just calling it a day. But I do need food. I can't have just convenience store dinners every single day of the trip. So I should try and find something substantial. And then I'm going to see if I can find a suitcase, and then at least that job's done and I can shop with freedom tomorrow. This hotel is something extra special when the sun sets. I didn't mention it earlier, but if you're looking to buy park tickets for Tokyo Disney, you can purchase them 30 days in advance of the date that you want to visit, and you can do it directly either on the Tokyo Disney website in the reservations portal, or you can do it on the app, which is actually what I did for today's ticket. If you get a Disney vacation package, which is what I'm explaining in the next video for you, you get tickets included, and that's all kind of sorted on the day. If you're staying in a Tokyo Disney Resort hotel, you are guaranteed entry to the parks. So even if you haven't bought your tickets until you get here, if you've got a Disney hotel reservation, you can buy your park tickets as you get to your hotel. Since I'm passing, let's pop in the Bon Voyage store. Oh wow. This store is massive. It's a beautiful store. I've seen a couple of Fantasy Springs items and I don't want to spoil it. There's a lot of things I want to buy. I'm trying to just restrain myself today. Also because I can't overdo it. Can I? That's the Bon Voyage store. There is the monorail going past. And Ikspiari is right there. There's my Hama station where I came in yesterday. Entering Ikspiari, I don't really know how to orientate myself. I think it's basically a big shopping centre. And there is a big Disney store here somewhere. So straight away, it just looks like a shopping mall, basically. My plan is belt, then suitcase, in that order. 2 shops, no belts. I'm hoping Diesel might come to save me. Diesel to the rescue. Perfect. Second thought, nope, their belts were £100, so we're going to keep moving and try and find somewhere cheaper. A shop called WeGo came to the rescue with this fashionable number. Actually, not my taste, but it was £5.95. So nice to have trousers that stay up of their own accord. Right, it opens up into this rotunda where there is a absolutely massive Outback Steakhouse. So if you're really craving something American, you can find it. And then just the other side, this beautiful Christmas tree, you've got a massive Disney store. Now this looks like it's just like a normal Disney store. It's not a Disney Parks store, but I'm interested to see what they have in Japanese Disney stores. They have a Japan-specific Mickey and Minnie plush here. Does it say how much they are? 4,000 yen. Some very cute homeware. Lots of packaged biscuits and sweets and stuff. So if you want to take gifts home to family, they even have Christmas-specific ones as well. Let's find out how much these are. These are 2,000. Nope, that's the date that they expire, Adam. 1,900 yen. Like I would say, a good 25% of the store is just these snack things. They've got some bags over here, so if you're looking for a backpack and you're cut short. Some winter gear as well. Some cute little wallets. These are 1,800 yen. Nothing tickled my pickle in the Disney store today. I'm just, like, I've seen so many things, I'm like, oh, I'd get that, oh, I'd get that, oh, I'd get that, but I just need to see everything first, and then when I go back around the second time, then buy stuff. The lovely lady at the hotel said that on the second floor is a luggage shop. Where am I now? I'm on the second floor. That's convenient. That looks like the one, but that's actually on the third floor, so let's go. This looks like the place. Please don't be expensive. Please don't be expensive. I have a belt on, and I am with a suitcase. I am so pleased. Mission accomplished. So the suitcases in there ranged everything from about £100 to £400. So I went down the lower end, but I think £100 for a nice hard case. This one's even got like a lock on it, so you can turn that and then the wheels don't go. That's nice. And it does this. This is the most important feature of every suitcase in my opinion. Now I feel like I can buy merchandise. I think there's part of me that was reluctant to buy anything if I didn't have the space to take it home, but now I have plenty of space. Looking for some food, I've just passed the sign for the courtyard. There is a sign for McDonald's there as well as other restaurants. I might be cheeky and just get a Japanese McDonald's because I can't think of anything else I want to have right now, and I'm not starving, but also know I need to eat. There's a massive supermarket, so if you want to get some food, I don't think I'm going to get like dinner in there, but I might pop in there another time. The Golden Arches have pulled me in. Yes, I know this is blasphemy, and yes, I know I should be eating somewhere cultural, but sue me. I've had a long day. Right, here on the Grapevine, they have different things over here, and they do! Teriyaki chicken fillet. The great thing being that if you order at the self-service with the English menu and then get table service with a number, if you don't speak Japanese, you're going to be A-OK in here. So they only bring you the one sauce, so my little ketchup and mayonnaise sachet is going to come in very handy today. This is what the chicken fillet teriyaki looks like. Very good. So that was my little venture to Ikspiari. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's a shopping centre, basically. There's a good selection of shops. Obviously managed to find what I needed, which was good. I didn't really have the energy in me to like look at menus and decipher what I might like to have and worry about what I'm going to eat and that kind of stuff. I've got no energy left in me. So McDonald's did the job today, and the teriyaki burger was very nice. It was good. I've just noticed there's more storage lockers on the right as you come down the ramp. I'm dead to the world. Every single part of me aches. I don't remember what day it is or when I last slept, but it's fine. I'm having a magical time. Right. My plan right now is to have a shower, have a cup of tea. Oh, a cup of tea. That will cure everything. Maybe a little cake or a little biscuit or something. Watch the fireworks. Call it a night. I've had a shower and put on the complimentary pyjamas. Brace yourself. Kawaii! These are very long, but I'm probably not going to sleep in them. But they're very cute for watching the fireworks, I think, with a cup of tea. Cup of tea? Cup of tea. Cup of tea, yeah. When I was in the shop earlier, I actually bought a little Tokyo Disney mug because the cups they have here are very, very small and I needed a decent brew. So, cheers. Cheers, everybody. Okay, it's still boiling hot. I'm not going to be able to drink that on camera. Right, I thought that whilst I got some time before the fireworks start, I was about to say the candles, that's not helpful. I thought I'd do my little recap of how I felt about today, what I've learned, what I loved, what was like a bit anxiety-inducing, etc. Definite high point for me today was just walking onto Main Street in Tokyo Disneyland. It was such an overwhelming experience. I wasn't expecting to see that great big tree dead center, all the cast members waving as you came down. It was honestly wonderful. It's one of my favourite main streets now. No, I can't say I've only seen it once, but the way it's all enclosed, I love the fact that the parade doesn't go down Main Street here. It's almost like its own enclosed thing. I like the fact that halfway down Main Street, you've got two roads that go off into other areas of the park. It's not just like dead ends like it is in the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, Main Street for me was the definite highlight. I had all the feels and was so grateful to be here in Tokyo Disneyland for the first time ever. So and being the first visit as well. There, I would say like the biggest standout for me in Tokyo Disney in general is the cast members. Like, I thought I knew magical cast members on like Disney Cruise Line. Like, these cast members, I don't know what they're on, but I want some of it because they are always like grinning from ear to ear and smiling and happy and wonderful. A real anxiety of mine as well was like thinking that I was going to have to live on Google Translate and even just like buying something in a shop was going to be stressful. And I think there was maybe an element of that as to why I kind of avoided going into the shops and buying stuff today, because I was just like worried about how that was going to go. Like, Japanese culture is they don't want to embarrass themselves. They're always about being 100% perfect, which is why this park is nigh on perfect. But I'm always like worried that I'm going to put someone in a position where they feel like they're like, I've even learned a phrase which is gomeiwaku kakesti moshiwaki arimasen, which means I'm sorry for the inconvenience, like I'm sorry that I'm the burden to you today, but I haven't had to use it. Everyone has been at least able to do the role that they're in English, so they're not necessarily going to be able to have like a conversation with you, but if you say one person, they say row 4. Or when I was going into the show, I said, is the seat number on the back of the seat? And she paused for a second. She went, oh, the back. Yes, the back. So there's a bit of that, but they know, they do know. They know enough English to get by. And that's been a real pleasant surprise. I haven't felt so out of my depth. I think I'm as comfortable here as I am in Paris, which it's a shock to me. I can't believe I said that. I genuinely mean it. I understand as much French as I do Japanese. One thing I have really struggled with today, though, is the crowds. Any of you who have been here for a while know that me and crowds don't really gel. And this was a Saturday, and Saturday is always the busiest day in Tokyo Disneyland, as far as I know, and it was just people everywhere. The waiting in line for everything got old very quickly. Like, even just like, oh, I need food or water or somewhere to sit down. Like, it was getting to the point where I was like, gosh, there's a lot of people in this park. I think lining up to get lunch was the biggest test for me, because normally I would. So if I saw that line in Florida for Columbia Harbor House, I would have been like, I'll starve. But here I was like, I genuinely really want to try this pork cutlet curry. I've seen it on social media. I want to know what it tastes like. And I'm so glad I waited. It was like, I was starving, and there's an element of like, if you don't wait for something, I'm going to starve. But just walking around the park, I found it quite difficult with the amount of people that were there. And I have tried not to show too many people and crowds and everything like that, just because I know that privacy over here is a real big thing, and I don't want to step on toes, and I also want to just be respectful of the country that I'm in. My biggest tip from today: always remember a belt. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. I can't believe I opened up my suitcase and all of my trousers require a belt, and I was just like, I can't believe this has happened. So my new £6 belt is going to come in very, very handy. A serious tip though, I always saw people saying, you need to arrive at the park at least an hour, if not more, ahead of time. Oh, they've started. The fireworks have started. I set an alarm and everything. They didn't go off. Cheeky. I've turned off all the lights to have a fighting chance of actually seeing them through the window. Oh, wow! Oh, that's so cool! That's it. Something I've just learned, the fireworks in Tokyo Disney are nothing, I don't know why I went northern there, nothing like the fireworks in Florida, because they don't involve the castle. They're very short. So yeah, if you were expecting Happily Ever After, don't hold your breath. Because I think I was, and I was talking to someone about like my schedule and everything like that, and they're like, oh yeah, you just like, you don't have to like plan to see the fireworks. I was like, yeah, I do. Like, I'm going all that way, I need to see the fireworks. And they're like, yeah, just watch them from anywhere. No, they were being serious. Like, just watch them from anywhere. It's just like a nice, good night, bye, get out. Side note, these Nutella biscuits, amazing. 5 out of 5. Pick these up in the airport, game changer, especially with a cuppa. Cheers. So yeah, overall, an amazing first day. The jet lag is real, so if you're coming from the UK, plan ahead, okay? Just know that the first day you're probably not going to be able to do an open close. I'm very much looking forward to my bed, and tomorrow is Fantasy Springs, which I am the most excited about. I'm also going to be checking into the Toy Story Hotel for a one-night stay as part of a vacation package. So you'll be able to see that experience, and I will talk a little bit more about what's included in a vacation package and how is that different from just booking everything separately, like your room, your tickets, etc. So I hope you'll join me for then. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see other future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.